Hello, members of Team Daiguren. Welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last episode, we finished up the final world. Well, not the final world, but pretty much the final world that we had to do before the end of the game, which the end of the game is coming next. However, last world that we did was the 100-acre wood. In this episode, you might be wondering why I am standing in the starting area of Hollow Bastion, the Rising Falls. It's because I wanted to take the time to show off, well, not the journal, but I wanted to show off the Ansem's reports. I'm also going to show off the 101 Dalmatian. I'll be covering the rest of those guys, probably in extras. I actually need to take care of showing them where they are really soon here. Yeah, I've gotten all of them. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to show off the Ansem's reports because these things are crucial to understanding the story. So yeah, let's take a look at these. I'll be reading them off one at a time. So if you don't want to, if you don't want to hear them, or you want to read them on your own time, jeez. Ugh. I'll have a link to the Kingdom Hearts wiki where the Ansem reports are. Bear in mind, on that page there are also reports from other games in the series, future games in the series, so don't go farther than the Kingdom Hearts 1 Ansem's reports if you don't want to be spoiled, you know, in the other games. So let's read this one. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well. Not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with my people's smiles and respect. But though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As rule of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused the test subject's heart to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produce no signs of recovery. I can find those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they people who lost their hearts or incarnations of darkness? Or something entirely beyond imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? study heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggled its antenna, and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antenna began vibrating, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to be locked. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all Heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis, based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart too. The heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I am now studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records I've sourced even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened that door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow. But I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mystery shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully creates a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types should remain distinct for the purposes of this experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Simply astonishing! Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces Gummi blocks. It seems that my opening that door has opened a path to the interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky. And deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the Heartless? I will pursue the answers there, and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade, and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off, and plunge into the depths of darkness. And so, after reading those Ansem reports, we can see that apparently the one who wrote them, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, as we have come to know him, he cast off his body. He decided that it would be better for him if he became a Heartless. least I think so. Yes, he cast off his body and gave into the darkness. And what we know from the Heartless is basically when you give into the darkness, you become a Heartless. No matter who you are, good or evil. I'd also like to clear up a few things from the story. There are a few things that are really hard to understand as far as... Whoa! Lag! Hey, dudes! Oh my god, lag, oh my god. Holy crap. While we're going through this final world, and this thing I'm gonna say, there's the final world. The end of the world. I'm going to be clearing up a few things about the story that were actually... I'm pretty much, for the most part, going to be quoting directly from Tetsuya Nomura, who is, of course, the creative... I think he's the director. I believe he's the director. It's either director or producer. I'm like 95% sure he's director of the Kingdom Hearts series. He pretty much has a lot to say about certain things in the series, obviously, because he writes most... He oversees the story, he oversees world selection, he oversees character design. He actually designed, I think, most of the characters for this game. Every single Final Fantasy character you've seen in this game, he designed. So yeah. I'm pretty much going to be explaining a few things as we're going through it. I'll also be kind of tying up a few things that are kind of left open in this part of the story. While not giving away spoilers to other games, do not worry. I'll be careful about it.
Gorge, is that all that's left of the worlds taken by the Heartless?
Those worlds will be restored if we beat Ansem, right?
You betcha!
But if we do beat him, and all these worlds become restored and disconnected, what's gonna happen to this place? And to us?
Well,
This is a Heartless world, so maybe it'll just disappear.
Huh?
But no worries. Even if this place goes poof, our hearts ain't going nowhere. I'm sure we'll find our pals again. Yep, I just know that we will.
uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right. I'll return this. I promise.
Okay. Well, thank you, Goofy, for that vote of confidence. We can actually just walk on the water here, so we're Jesus for the day. Whoa, what is that? Oh! Hello! No, not these guys! Oh god, oh god, oh god, no. Well, actually, I'm kind of over-leveled for this part of the game. So I'm not really scared of these guys at all. My HP is not actually all that good. Probably because I haven't been getting a whole lot of HP boosts or anything like that. Hey, there's a treasure chest here. Okay. Oh, weird. That's why. Power up. Let's use our AP up and our other stuff. We got an AP up. Use on Sora. We got to use a power up on Sora and our defense up on Sora. So we got 1 point. I may as well equip Berserk. What do I have? I have Trinity Limit on. Trinity Limit is amazing. So it's really good for when you have to fight certain enemies. Oh! Okay, well, as I was saying, I was going to tie up a few things with the story. Since this is the final world, I felt like this was a good place to do it. I'm going to be quoting from pretty much my source here. It's not just Nomura. I'm pretty much... Hey! I'm pretty much quoting... Well, actually, it is just Nomura. I'm quoting, using as my source, I'm using pretty much every interview he's ever been in regarding the Kingdom Hearts series. There's actually an archive where he's explained pretty much everything about it. About the series. So I thought it would be... Whoa. I thought it would be a good idea to just, you know, quote from there. May as well. Oh! Alright. First up, if you remember in the beginning... Whoa! Whoa! Oh god, this guy's gonna... My magic isn't at Eroga. If you remember, in the very beginning of the game, there was a mysterious voice in the Dive to the Heart. The Dive to the Heart being the very beginning of the game where you had the tutorial selection. That is called the Dive to the Heart. The pedestals that you saw in that stage represented people's hearts. So every stage we went on was someone's heart. We went on Snow White, Belle, I think, Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. We did go on Sora's, which means we were on Sora's heart at one point, which is why Darkseid, the boss that we saw, Darkseid... Whoa, lag. Ooh, we're Chalcom. Darkseid was basically the representation of Sora's darkness. Because that Heartless is we fought that Heartless on Sora's heart. You know, Omega Arts raises max HP, strength, and defense. By how much? 3 HP, 3 strength, and 3 defense. So 3 of everything. Oh god, his AP is going to go down. I can't do that because it won't let me. Yeah, I'll give him that. There we go. Okay. Also, during that sequence, there was a mysterious voice. You couldn't hear the voice. All you could really tell that there was a voice was that there were words. It's kind of a spoiler at the moment, but it's not really necessary to guard this sort of story detail. This voice... Okay, come on. The voice that we hear during that sequence was actually King Mickey's. King Mickey was calling out to Sora, guiding him through that dream to awaken. Where are we going? Well, there's actually a wall. So, yeah, that voice was the king's voice. Not very hard, it's just the only thing is that, well, apparently the king has a connection to Source Heart somehow. That's all we know right now, just from that voice, or from that detail. What else? I may as well cover this. A detail about Cloud. Why he wasn't, or why he's in the Olympus Coliseum. Cloud is originally from Hollow Bastion. He explains in Olympus Coliseum that he's searching for his light. This could refer to his... I want to get to that treasure chest. This could refer to his homeworld, which is Hollow Bastion. It could refer to Aerith or his friends. More than likely it refers to Aerith, just because of the way that, you know, Final Fantasy VII worked out. But yeah, he was originally from Hollow Bastion. In the Kingdom Hearts world, he's from Hollow Bastion. And also, as we know, Sid... Is there another treasure chest out there that I forgot? Looks like it. Looks like it. Sid, as we should know by now, Sid is the one who got everybody out of Hollow Bastion when Hollow Bastion was being taken by the Heartless. Cloud was not left behind, like he wasn't forgotten. According to Nomura, the way that it worked out was Cloud was sort of lost in the confusion of what was going on. He was not, like, forgotten. He just kind of like, you know, they were pretty much getting out as the Heartless were attacking, in the middle of an attack. That's essentially what happened. So yeah.